Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode on my Rover P6. As I said in the last episode, but this time I'm going to really just be having a sort out in the garage, because as you can see there is just stuff everywhere. So I don't know whether to bother filming it or not, because do you really want to watch me tidying up my garage and cutting down need to cut down me bench because it's far too tall, and I've been meaning to do it for months. I've been meaning to do it since I started doing the car, but I just keep doing it. But what I'm going to do is have a quick look around the car while it's out in the, I was going to say out in the sun, but well, actually the sun is out at the moment, but it is a bit cooler today. But yeah, so obviously the V8's still in it, including all the headlights and everything. So we need to be taking that out soon. You can see the couple of bits of rust that still needs doing under the bonnet, but we should do that once the engine and gearbox is out, because obviously it's going to be converted to manual anyway, because I'll have all the bits to do that now anyway. Right, can't really go out the side here because there's a fence there, but yeah, it's all come up pretty good. I think I'm more than happy with how far we've come. See all the welding down there, all the welding in the centre of the car is all done now. Obviously all the front suspension still needs rebuilding. I've got new springs to go on the front, new bushes for the suspension, a bit more welding to do there, and a little bit up here. Yeah, the paint doesn't look too bad at all, even if I do say so myself. Yeah, so the main bit now to repair is just down here and a little bit on this corner. Like I say, today I'm mainly going to concentrate on getting the garage sorted out so I can actually find some stuff. Yeah, I need to get my engine hoist back off of my boy, and then we'll get that pulled out as well, because at least it'll make it a little bit light to move about then as well. And obviously the engine all needs cleaning up. I'm going to take the sump off the engine, clean the sump out. It was running well anyway, but you know, I do want to at least take the sump off of it and give that a clean up, and then just obviously clean the block. Don't want to mess with anything too much because it was running so nice when I did bring it in here. I just wish I'd filmed that now as well, but it did, honestly. Right, yeah, anyway, I'm going to have a tidy up. I may film a little bit, I may not. If I don't come back, then I'll catch you next week, where I will be continuing to do some more work on the car. Yeah, so next week I'll either be removing the engine or removing the rear axle, depending on what I decide to do. But yeah. Right, yeah, so back again. Like I said, no work done on the car today. I was hoping I might get something done, but I've been over here all day just tidying up. So it's all looking a bit cleaner now. Well, it looks cleaner to me. To the untrained eye, it probably still looks like an absolute mess still, but trust me, it's a lot tidier than what it was. So yeah, there's the pile of scrap. There's loads of stuff there. Most of that's been cut out of the Rover, apart from the bottom bit there, which is the bottom of my bench. So I've cut my bench down, So it's at a more sensible height now. Also managed to get the generator under there. I still need to move a few bits and pieces around, but got the compressor under the corner, extended the bench a little bit to go above the compressor, just so I can put more rubbish on top of the compressor basically. Yeah, moved a few boxes about, found a few bits and pieces, it's mainly like new bits of stuff to go on the Rover over there. There's like rubbers and clutch and brakes and basically everything. Got a couple of boxes at home as well. Obviously there's some all the panels and stuff are down the other garage, apart from these couple of wings, which I don't know if I'm going to use them or the original ones yet. I'm still undecided. These are better than the original ones, because the original ones are all rotten around this area, or at least one is from what I remember. But I noticed the other day that one's got a dent in it as well, so I don't know. But we'll worry about that when we get to it. But yeah, anyway, so for today that's about it. So next time it's either going to be engine and box out if I manage to get my horse back, or pull the axle out of the rear and then start refurbing that and doing the last of the welding on the back. I mean, to be honest, that's probably what will happen. At least it'll get all the back end finished then, and then I can spin it round. Well, that's going to take a little while anyway, but all I'll do is drop the axle out in one piece, and then once it's all out, I'll break it all down into smaller pieces, clean it, paint it, rebush it, and then refit it piece by piece just to make it a bit lighter, because it could get a bit sketchy when I take it out, but we'll see. I haven't done one. Have I done one before? No, I haven't taken the whole axle out. I took a diff out of one before that I changed, but not a complete axle. It's looking pretty heavy. Right, anyway, not a very long video I'm afraid, but till next week, that's your lot I'm afraid. Right, take it easy, see you next time.